Hello friends, welcome. Today is day 1 of our Pink and Main Crafty Advent Calendar official opening and our first project. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to get today. I haven't seen it, so let's look. Okay, so here it is. It's day 1. Okay, it feels a little thick. It could be a stamp set. I'm not sure. Let's open it up. All right. I don't have a drum roll. Ooh, look at this. Pretty paper. Okay, it's a little paper pad. Looks like they're cut down to A2 size already. I'll save that. Here's some pretty green plaid. Ooh, lots of pretty colors. Let's see. Oh, they're white on the back. Oh, there's another soft plaid. Let's see. It's a nice thick paper. Almost feels cardstockish. Ooh, yeah, lots of pretty plaids. Okay. So we open those up. All right, there's our first day 1. So not necessarily Christmassy, which is nice. Let's see. Okay, year-round colors. Looks like we could use some for kind of Valentine themes. We got, I guess you could almost say Eastery colors or spring colors, but we've also got a nice variety here. These could definitely be, more Christmassy if you wanted to use them that way. All right, so our project to go with our paper, let me think here. I think we're going to go for this one right here. I kind of like that plaid. And we will gather the others up, set those aside, and let's see, what can we do with these? I've decided for our first card today, I would pull in this wonderful frame set from Pink and Main. And if you do not have this frame set, it's really fun. In fact, I don't know anybody else, any other company that has anything like this. But I love this die right here. It cuts out this fun frame. Isn't that awesome? I just think that's so fun. And you can use this by itself, or you can use this piece and make an inside. So this piece cuts out this right here, and it's got that fun stitching. So I thought we would use this today. So doing it like this totally covers up our fun paper, and we don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And I'm going to measure this little piece in here, and we're going to cut out the middle so that we have that same plaid in the middle. So let me grab my glasses. Okay, so right inside here is going to measure 2.5 by 3 3/4. So 2.5 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to cut out this center. I still want to have the inside or the outside, so I don't want to cut all of it. I'm just cutting out this center because I've only got this one piece, so we want to make sure we have enough to go all the way around. Alright, did we get it? It looks like I'm going to snip one little bit. Didn't go quite far enough on that side. Alright. So 2.5 right there. And then we're going to go 3 3/4. I'm going to go on this end. 3 3/4. All right, there we go. We've got our little piece that will go in the middle. I just happen to have these cut out in some different colors, so I chose green. I had a red one and some others, but our paper didn't have any reds, so I was like, okay, we better go with that green. I wasn't sure what was going to be in there. All right, so let's go ahead and add this right inside, and I went ahead and measured it so that you can still see that fun stitch line around the outside. We'll add this piece. Yeah. And now I'm also going to add this piece And you do have to make sure you get it going the right way because it isn't the same all the way around. So let's see how I have this. Is that the right way? I think so, yes, like this. Oops, there we go. Have to be patient to glue this one down. This might be one of those that'd be good to use a double-sided adhesive sheet if you don't like gluing like this, because there is lots of little parts to glue. I think that ought to do it. All right. And this fun, like curlicue kind of frame just reminds me of sugar cookies. So there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of foam on the back of this. And before we put it down, I'll put that on a card base. There we go. Go ahead and now I'm just going to just add our card base. All right. A little bit of a smudge right there. Get that off. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? And I'm gone ahead and in our die set that I'm using today, there's the words "for you." So Christmas has not happened yet, so I was thinking of this maybe being used for a Christmas gift, and I'm going to place it right here. So let me grab my tweezers and we're just going to go ahead and glue that down. Going to center that there in the top half. And I'm thinking it might need just a few maybe little gems to finish this one off. Let's grab some little gems. I've got some here from Pink and Maine. Let's go ahead, and they're just a variety of colorful. Let's pick out some that will go with this card and add just a few little sparkles to finish it off. There we go. And I'm thinking the red ones would be pretty, and there's also some green ones. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. Use my little jewel picker here. 1, 2, and there's a little one right here. And 3. All right, let's see. I think I'll put one more right here. And maybe one more about right here. And on these, I'm going to go a little bit different color. Looks like there's some little kind of green toned ones. We'll put those. There we go. Whoops, almost spilt my pieces. All right, for day 1, we have this fun grouping of plaid papers. And for our first project, we have our fun "For You" a little bit of a Christmas feel to it, and we used our curly Q frame here. All right, thank you so much for joining me for day 1. I hope you'll come back and check out what our surprise will be for day 2. Have a great day. Bye-bye.